is. Hello, everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. I hope we're all doing very, very well. No lunch show today because I was in Poland, well, in Warclaw, just exploring, but still going to do a show before the game. So, yeah, we're going to have a little preview. And then I'm going to get back in there and get stuck in. Plenty has happened since I last spoke with you. Not yesterday. That would have been the day before, wouldn't it? We did the evening show. So, yeah, we're going to be going through some of the problems that we've had in Poland. There have been problems. Slightly exaggerated, some of the problems. I will say that. People saying that. I saw an article on the Daily Mail or whatever it was, The Sun, saying that Poland, the streets of Wroclaw look like a war site, or like a bomb site, and that's not really true. To be honest with you, that's not true. Poland is lovely. I just want to say that Poland is lovely, and the people are very nice. And generally speaking, I know there was some problems last night. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see any of those problems, but I have seen some of the problems today. And yeah, I mean, can we just say that the police in Poland, they do not mess around, and that's where a lot of this stems from. Is the police just nipping it in the bud straight away? Any problems, they are on you. And there's a part of it which is a little bit scary, because you know that you might not even be involved in some of the issues and you could still get done. And when I mean that, I don't mean arrested. I mean, there's tear gas, and they had loads of things going on. They had the water cannons as well. And yeah, you might have seen one of the videos online. I saw the water cannons, but I wasn't on the side of the Chelsea fans, because I'd just been to a restaurant, and I just had a pizza. So we were trying to find all the Chelsea fans. We heard the noise, so we were walking through, but I was on the Betis side, and I saw all these riot police with obviously their shields and all their gear. And my dad was like, "Oh, stay away from them." And I was like, "Come on, boy, this is what it's about. Let's get in there." Anyway, I don't mean that in a violent way. I just mean I want to, you want to be close to the action, don't you? But there was a little bit too much action. And I think what happened was some of the fans started throwing bottles, and that's when the police really escalated. I mean, I saw another video as well of, they're not flares. What are they called? Pyros?
What, the sound things?
No, the things with the smoke coming out of it, the blue smoke. Smoke bomb, whatever I don't know what you call it. People were kicking them up, and there was, there's a fair amount of pyros. Yes, that's the right word, pyros. And then I think there was a little bit more going on. I did get a video of it, actually, and what I'll see if I can do is share that video with you, although it's recorded on my phone. So I'm just trying to figure out how can I'll have to airdrop it onto my computer, I think, to watch it, but that's fine. We'll do that. And big up to everyone in the chat as well. We've got over 100 of you in the building. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Smash the like button if you think Chelsea will win the Conference League, or smash the like button if you want us to win the Conference League, because I know some people are a little bit more pessimistic than others. We've got about 18 likes at the moment. We've got to be up to at least 50. I mean, Jesus Christ. Come on, people. I'm in Poland streaming. I should be in the bars getting some beers in. What's going on? Although yesterday I might have had a few too many beers. Let's leave it at that. But I am recovered. I am recovered and ready to go. So yeah, let's get these videos up. I mean, there's videos on what you call it. There you go. Let's airdrop them on. And then I'll play them out. Right, my computer's going to get these. So I got some good videos, guys. Honestly, some really good ones. Yeah, you strike me as the type of geezer to have 6 pints and call it a mad one. I mean, 6 pints can be a mad one. It just depends how much you eat, I guess. But no, I probably had a bit more than that. Not that I encourage drinking, to be honest with you. Open. Let's see if I can. Right, let's see if I can add this as well. Video file. Beautiful. So I got 3 videos that I'm going to share with you. Okay, there we go. So just to give you some context as well, I started filming a little bit later than I would have hoped, because at this point the police had basically started to charge us, and they had a what do you call it, a water cannon. So me, obviously, I've not been involved in this stuff. My dad has been to plenty of these games. My dad's going, "Run, Alexander, run! The police are coming!" And I'm going, "Come on, mate!" And then obviously, you know, they do their shout or whatever, and they come to us. You know, at that point, I was a bit distracted, but I thought, okay. I will say that if you do get caught in the crossfires, that won't be nice. But I was fine. I lost my brother as well. He's all right now. Where the hell is he? They're getting the bloody water cannons out.
Alex, you don't want to be hit by this, mate.
Don't fuck about with the water cannons. Don't want to be hit. All they did is they cleared the barn.
Hey, don't fuck about. Okay, get out of this. Okay.
And they started spraying. That old man was struggling. He fell over. Yeah, the Polish guy. Polish guy went, "Police, kurwa."
Pero es que esta gente está en el otro lado, tío. Me han dicho la primera derecha. Esta gente está cargando ya los tiros, ya que no vayan a I don't fuck about.
There's a lot of Spanish fans, guys. A lot of Spanish fans. And no, I don't want to say that they were all bad, because they really weren't. You know, I've got no issue with the Betis fans. It's a very small minority, guys. That's what you have to see when you see all of these articles. It's a very small minority. The Betis fans generally were quite funny. I don't know why this video is the wrong way around, but this was me in a restaurant trying to eat my pizza in peace. And the Betis fans kept singing along. I don't know why we were in that restaurant, but it was good fun. Let's see if... Just trying to enjoy my pizza. They are good fans, I'll give them that. So, you know, let's not sit here and act like Real Betis. You know, they're honestly, they're pretty harmless. I'll be honest with you guys. But that's not saying that there wasn't problems. And the last video I'll share with you that I've got is after the first one that I showed you. And this is basically when, because what they've done is they cleared the square. And they cleared the Betis fans first, and I think they tried to do something similar with the Chelsea fans. I'm not actually 100% sure because I left after that. But yeah, this is, you can see the heavy police presence. Look how many police come in. This is after they already tried to clear the block, so they called up for extra backup or whatever. Look how many police there are. So many. Get the celery in. Look at the police presence. Oh my god. Don't mess around with these lot. So in terms of content that I captured, that's probably that's the stuff that will interest you. Yeah, last night I wasn't there for any of it, to be honest with you. I wasn't there. So I can't really comment. I think from what I hear from both sets of fans, it wasn't just Chelsea fans that were causing problems. It was also the Betis fans, but it wasn't just one section. You know, they both misbehaved. And that, from what I know, that's what I do know. So yeah, that's where we are in terms of the content that I was able to capture. That's where we are at the moment. If we dive a little bit deeper, though, you can see much more as well. And we can have a look at some of the other stuff that's happened. Because the Sun got a video, Kieran Gill also got a video as well. The Sun one is good quality, so we'll share that. Now this particular part, if I'm not wrong, would have been before the video that I showed you already. This would have been before, I think, because the bar that you can see with the Betis fans, they cleared that bar, and that's when they got the water cannon out. So this would have been prior to what I showed you. What's that? So that was the first video that we had from the Sun. Kieran Gill also did a video as well. He did a couple of videos. He's out here in Poland. Got over 350 of you in the building, guys. Big up to all of you. We are on 72 likes. I think we need to double that. All right, let's get up to 140 likes. 140 likes, guys, and I do have some more videos as well. My brother, he took a couple of videos as well of the of the water cannon coming down. They're very serious, these police. So run up those likes, get me up to 140, and then we'll push on from there. I'll go for a couple of comments as well in the meantime. It wasn't just Chelsea fans, though. It was both. It was both sets of fans. So this whole thing of Chelsea fans started it, Betis fans started. They both did it. They're both as bad as each other. So we're not going to sit here and say that Real Betis, were really well behaved, but also at the same time, I think Chelsea fans, I think we're all take a little bit of blame. Is it just sensationalism, Alex? I've seen numerous vids of just good fun with singing and drinking. No, you're right, Richard. I mean, the reality is that they're making it seem like it's a lot worse than it actually is. And that's the truth. No, Mudryk is not playing. Mudryk is not playing. He's just hanging out in the bars. He's just hanging out in the bars. So he's not playing, but he is in Poland. Okay, so that was the original. That was the first one. This is what Kieran Gill saw in Poland. Another one here. Now, this would have been when I was filming. This was when they were chasing me. How they've got so far. Yes, that's what he's got. Yeah, it's just honestly, I've not seen anything like it in person. I've not seen anything like it. No messing around. Where's the video my brother sent me? Here we go. This is what some of the videos that he's taken as well. And there was one more. So there you go. It's getting a little bit tasty in Poland. But by no means will we say that it has been like this for the whole trip. It's absolutely not. There's always going to be a bit of trouble, I think, irrespective of what happens. But yeah, for those of you wondering more about what the scenes look like in person, that is probably the best view that I can give you. We've got some more interesting stuff that's come out as well regarding this game, which we're going to get into. We've got about 350 of you in the building. We're 120 likes. Let's get up to 200 people. Smash that like button. Let's get up to 200. Right. So apparently, well, not apparently, definitely, Begdad Egbali has been hanging out with the Chelsea fans as well. And this is a picture with Ruben, who I know, and yeah, he's hanging out with Egbali. And then if you scroll further down, it says, and he's also a big fan of Liam Delap. That's what it says. Someone responded, so you've watched the whole season and the only striker name to come out of your mouth is Delap. Absolutely. I didn't see Egbali. But yes, that's where he is in Poland, hanging out. So yes, Begdad is living it up. AI? No, it's not AI. It's real. Although I am surprised that he would have stopped to speak to some fans as well. I am surprised about that because that is not, well, based on my experience of interacting with Egbali, and I've had a few. Generally speaking, yeah, generally speaking, he doesn't want to interact much. He's not interested in interacting. So right. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? That was interesting. So let's get into the rest of it. We've got some transfer news for you guys as well. So, oh, for fuck's sake. Telegraph always want me to pay for it. Anyway, RB Leipzig have put an asking price of £92.5 million on Benjamin Sesko. Now, hopefully this isn't relevant to us because we don't sign him. But this is according to McGrath Mike, and they've done an article on the Telegraph. So if you are a subscriber of the Telegraph, you can check this one out. If not, then you can become a subscriber. I personally don't subscribe to all of these things. I have the Athletic, and that's it. I don't really see the point of subscribing to all these articles. You can get a lot of them for free anyway. So each to their own, I guess. Each to their own. We've had a few things coming out from the Chelsea players as well. We've heard things from Maresca. God, loads of transfer news. This is the thing when you're out here, you miss a lot of stuff. More transfer news here from Santi JFM. Al Hilal are offering Osimhen 120 million euros over a 3-year contract. I mean, it's 40 million a year. 40 million a year. It's almost $1 million a week. for me, I don't even think that conversation's. I don't think he's interested in coming to Chelsea. I really don't. He's got his mate who's a radio show from Nigeria or something like that. Anyway, he put something out saying that he can't wait for Real Betis to win the final. So maybe there seems to be a problem with Chelsea now in the Osman camp because of what happened last summer. I have no idea, to be totally honest with you. But we are in concrete talks for another player who we've spoken about quite a lot recently. This is according to Platigol. Chelsea are in concrete talks for Hugo Ekitike and would like to complete the deal as quickly as possible. Frankfurt are still demanding 84 million. 84 million quid. And this is another deal that, I have my doubts about, to be honest. Why is my thing not charging? I'm going to have to end the stream early if this doesn't work. On 6%. Do you? I might need it. This one's not been very good. Yeah, I'm on actually. I'm on 6%. I'm on 6%. Thanks, Steve. Got all the equipment. Well, that's got. That's a big one.
Yeah. I'm charging myself.
Just give me a second. 6% means we're winning 6-0. Yeah. Take that one out. Let's see if that speeds it up. I'm on 5% now. You'd rather give Guy a chance and pay those extortionate fees? But then what if he doesn't perform? Then that's not a winning formula, is it? The reality is that if you're going to sign these young players, you just run the risk of not having that consistency that you'll get with ready-made signings. Hi, Michael. Did I meet Mudryk yesterday with Matt? No, I did not. I was in a different bar, and I didn't go to that bar. Cunha is not going to be coming, guys. He's going to Man United. Sporting Lisbon's Victor Gyökeres is also on the shortlist and could be bought for between 60 and 70 million. Looks like he might be going to Arsenal. Yeah, I don't know why we're not looking at Gyökeres more, because he's a fucking top player, ready-made all over. Big up to Showman as well. Good to see you, mate. Seems everyone is a Betis fan tonight, apart from us. Yeah, that seems about right. Jonathan David's one I definitely take. I wouldn't have an issue with Jonathan David, to be honest with you. All right, fine. Gyökeres. I said that right now. Yeah, so Ekitike is a player we look at. Look, by the way, Ekitike's stats this season are great. And last season they're better than I realised. But he hasn't really been on the radar until this season. So it's another player that you think, if he's done it for a couple of years, you can justify the signing. But he hasn't, Now, also, we've been linked with the Strasbourg signing. L'Equipe have written an article about Omega from Strasbourg. It says Omega knows that from day one, engaging with Blueco means that he was going to put in the ideal conditions to progress to a good level in Strasbourg. But once he progressed, his future would be at Chelsea if the owners gave the green light. Now, if I'm not wrong, this is the same player that we were speaking about not long ago regarding a permanent move to Chelsea, but not this summer. It would be next summer. So another long-term signing for the future that we wouldn't really see for at least another 12 months. I don't know enough about him. I need to watch some stuff. I haven't really watched many Strasbourg games, to be honest with you. But he is doing well out there. And if you're looking for extra depth, then the other options are just ridiculous money, like Benjamin Sesko. I mean, that's extortionate money. Then you might want to have a look at, other options. And if Strasbourg is the easiest and cheapest option, then that might be one of the ideal candidates. I know Delap is also on the list, but if you get in Delap and this guy's really underwhelming, isn't it? You've got to get at least one striker that you think, right, okay, we can work with that. And then you want to get a backup striker, no problem. It's not an issue because you've already got someone who can lead from the front and everyone can look up to him because they know that he's proven himself over a number of years. That is ready-made. And that instills a confidence as well in other players. Neto will feel better knowing that he's got a striker in there he can cross to that actually gets on the end of these balls and scores. It will make it easier for Palmer having someone that he can link up with, and he knows that he's going to be able to convert the chances. So it's gonna give everyone that little boost as well. Marseille are weighing up a potential move for Chelsea defender Benoit Badiashile. This is according to L'Equipe, which is a French source. Again, the same French source we were just speaking about with Strasbourg. Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, it wouldn't be a bad thing, would it, if Badiashile was to leave? But I don't see how he leaves for a profit, and therefore I don't see how he leaves, because if the profit's not there, if there's no money involved, then kind of goes against everything that we're doing when we're signing these players. I think what will realistically happen is we might loan him for a couple of years, and then if someone wants to sort of match, so we at least break even or make a little profit, then something could happen. But up until that point, I don't think we're going to see. I don't think we're going to see Badiashile leaving. Now, with a player like Desassi, he seems to have a little bit more interest from Premier League sides, and obviously they have a bit more money to spend. But when you look at the French sides, I mean, they're broke. So I don't see why they go out and spend 35 million on a centre back like Badiashile. Just doesn't really add up to me. So I don't think that will happen personally, but we'll have to wait and see. According to TalkSport, Chelsea have a strong interest in Morgan Rogers, but has been told Villa are determined to keep him. Now, obviously, because they don't have Champions League football, Villa are in a bit of a situation, a bit of a pickle. They obviously want to hold on to the player, but at the same time, they need to generate some funds. And Champions League football was going to be the ideal way for them to do that. But that has now changed. They have to find other ways to generate some revenue, because they are big spenders as well in terms of what the revenue they bring in and their expenditure. They spend a lot. They're spending like 90% of their money on, is it wages or something like that? Yeah. Interesting as well from Jose Mourinho. He says, I think Chelsea want to win the Champions Leagues, not the Conference Leagues, but it's a trophy. And to be the first club to get all three is amazing. So big up to Jose. Good to see him smiling. I don't know where that was. It's on Sky. I wonder if he's going to continue on in Turkey. We'll see. We will see. Let's get up to 200 likes, guys. We've got about 300 of you in the building. Big up to everyone that's been watching from the beginning, and big up to everyone that's just jumped on as well. John Terry also has had a lot to say recently. He went on TalkSport, and yeah, he had quite a bit to say. Where the fuck is it? This is one of the things John Terry had to say. Can you see my screen? Have I not saw? I haven't shared it. I haven't had a single beer today. And people say hair of the dog, but at the same time, like if you were asking me how bad is my hangover, this is fine. Honestly, I feel okay. If 10 is like I'm dying and 1 means I feel unbelievable, then I would say like a 5 out of 10. I feel all right. Just a little bit tired, to be honest, a little bit tired. And obviously just getting ready for the game. But all in all, I'm feeling confident, but I've also, there's that part of you, like in any game, where you think there are a couple of things against us. You know, you look at Anthony, he's in good form. You look at the fact that Betis have had 2 extra days to rest, and I think all in all, there's a lot of things in their favour. We obviously just have better quality players. But sometimes we saw it with Palace. It's just about how good it is on the day. When am I going to be back on TalkSport? Funny enough, you asked that. I will be on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So if anyone's up at 7 a.m., I will be on TalkSport Live. There you go. From Poland. There you go. In the States, I'm sick for work today, so that means I can catch the fun. Are you actually sick though, Ben? Or are you just saying you're sick to get off of work? Anyway, let's see what JT had to say. I was meant to share my screen.
He has come under a bit of criticism from some diehard Chelsea fans. What have you made of him and his style of play?
I think the balance of results for me, I think at times we've probably overplayed when the pressure's on a little bit. I think when we look to our area, Dow, when we played, you know, sometimes we'd have the option to go long into Didier, and it's not a long ball. It's a good ball from Peter Cech or to Ivanovic. You had the diagonal, but you could kind of break lines and stuff. And now I think we invite press a little bit too often. And I think other teams do it. It's not just Chelsea that are doing it. Man City have got a lot to answer for, I think, because I think Man City are the best at it. And everyone tries to do it, but they can't. So if you can't do it, I would always go, can we beat the press, play a little bit higher up? And I think the fans have been frustrated with that over time. And I get sometimes you've got to do that to suck teams in and then kind of get beyond them. But we've not done that as well this year. So naturally the fans get frustrated, but we've managed to secure 4th and we're there. So good experience from the boys this year. Champions League football for them, and making signings of attracting players is big for us next year.
How far do you think they are away from challenging for the Premier League? I know getting the Champions League is massive. If they win this trophy, that will help them as well in terms of that winning feeling. But how far do you think they are away from really competing and challenging for the Premier League?
I think we're a couple of years off, if I'm honest. I really do. Now, I don't want that to be headline stuff, but when I look at Man City, Liverpool, I think they're stronger than us at the moment. Arsenal have been really consistent as well, and I'm sure they're going to go out and buy players as well. So this is why securing Champions League football next year is big for us, because getting those extra players in that have maybe got a bit of experience or, a bit more backup and a bit more strength and depth within the squad. So if Cole does drop off slightly, you can have somebody else that takes a responsibility away from him, because a lot of weight's been thrown on his shoulders this year as well. So I think if we can bring 3 or 4 big players in, which Champions League football does that because everyone wants to play that as well, I think we'll be better for it.
Well, big up to JT. And I mean, you can't really argue with what he's saying. I mean, he's thinks we're a couple of years off of winning the Premier League. I think that with the right signings, we could challenge for the Premier League next season. I really believe that. But we've got to make the right signings. That's the key point. So I don't agree that we're that far away. I just think that it depends whether we really want to achieve it or not. And look, if we do anything this window like what we've done in previous windows, then I can see us upgrading or spending. It's probably the better word. But is it spending on the right players, or is it just spending on players who have potential? And this is where you get caught up in that top 4 cycle. Well, I don't think we'd really be able to break through it. Sometimes in life you need the cherry on top. You've got to find the right cherry, the right piece of the puzzle to add. And Arsenal thought that was Kai Havertz. That obviously wasn't going to be the case. And we need to try and find a player that can, actually perform for us. And that's why I guess there's a lot of concern about the players from the Bundesliga. Is why would you sign from that league when we've had a proven record of flops? Or I don't necessarily want to say flop. I mean, Havertz was a flop. And I guess Werner, that is the right word. So you say to yourself, maybe go to another league. And Portugal's a great example of a league where players, come from that league and generally perform in the Prem. So, yeah. I mean, John Terry also had a couple of bits to say about the Conference League final. He said, Betis are a good side, by the way. It's not going to be an easy game. So it's going to be a tough game. But I think we're good enough to do it. I think they've risen to the challenge. I think the weekend they did as well, which was a big game in front of the fans, and they performed. The boys performed on a big occasion, so I think they can do it again. That's what John Terry had to say coming into this game. When asked about Chelsea's most important player this season, he said, Caicedo's been excellent for me this year. He's been absolutely superb, just in front of the back 4 as well, because we're quite young and he's a little bit more experienced as well, breaking up the play, feeding the forward players when Cole was on fire and stuff early on. Enzo is a big player as well. So for me, he's a big game player. So that's what John Terry had to say regarding those two. He also had good things to say about Cucurella. He says Cucurella's been a big threat in terms of goals, but every time I see him as a Chelsea fan now, which I am, I go to the game and I'll take 11 of you week in, week out. His attitude and the way he defends is first class. Speaking about Nicholas Jackson, he said, I think Nicholas Jackson has been really good. When I watch him play, he's probably one of a handful of strikers in the league that I think wants to play on your shoulder now. Playing against that as a defender is a nightmare. He said, I like Jackson. He's probably not been as clinical as we would probably like as Chelsea fans. But I think if you're going to going to that next step, you need to bring someone in who's proven, who's done it, who's scored goals in the Premier League. And that tends to be an experienced player. I think the owners are quite clear. They're not going to go down that road. They don't want to bring someone of 29 or 30 years of age on big money. It's going to be a different model and a different mindset. So I don't think we'll go down that route. I think personally, he said, personally, I feel we do need that. That's interesting, isn't it? The Daily Mail come out with an article as well regarding Enzo Maresca's football and chess thesis. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know where that's come from, but this is the article here on X. You can see it, and yeah, we'll go through it. It's what the X post says. To have control of a chess game, it is important to have control of the center of the board. It gives us more options to develop our tactics. We cannot fail to have control of the center of the pitch. If we give the opponents the center of the pitch, we are giving them a good chance of winning. So it says Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca's secret football chess thesis that fuels everything he does. The surprise factor, how it changed Cole Palmer, and which players are his king, rook, and bishop. Oh, man. Really? They won't even let me bloody read the article on the Mail now. I've got to subscribe to that as well. God. Can't have anything anymore. What happened to just being able to read an article for free? Well, sorry about that. Can't help you. Am I enjoying Poland? Yes, I am enjoying Poland. Poland's lovely. Not that I have anything against homeless people, but I haven't seen a single homeless person in this country. Now you compare that to London, or anywhere in England, to be fair, and that's quite impressive. So I don't know why that is, but yeah, it's a clean country. People are friendly. Food's been pretty good. I mean, it's not like unreal, but it's been good. I had a pizza early on. It was arguably the best pizza I've ever had in my life. It was so good. And better social services? I don't know. I'm not sure. Fabrizio Romano come out as well and said Chelsea's game on Wednesday could be the last game for Jadon Sancho. Keep an eye on the situation because for sure at the moment the player does not have any guarantee on the situation. The club has not communicated anything to him about staying or leaving. Maresca confirmed today no decision has been made. Chelsea will inform him of the decision after the final. It's a concrete possibility he goes back to Man United. So there's a good chance they'll go back there. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have had an issue with keeping Jadon Sancho as a squad player. But if you're going to reinvest that 20 million in a striker or something like that, then I don't really have a problem with it, to be honest with you. Because I'm not going to sit here and say I don't have a problem with Sancho, but I don't think he's great. I think he's all right. He's been all right, hasn't he? But I think the other argument that I've heard from certain people is if you could get what's his name? If you could put Nicholas Jackson on the left and then you get the strikers in, if we are signing two more, then you could just put Jackson on the left side. And a lot of people that I'm speaking to seem to quite like that. I used to date a Polish girl when living in New York. Jesus, our whole family sisters for 10 out of 10. Oh, that's great. Team prediction. I've got to do a little prediction, haven't I? We would be doing a disservice on this stream without a prediction. So let me get a prediction going. All right, let's do our Let's do our lineup, people. 4-2-3-1. All right. Okay. We know that Jorgensen is going to be starting in this game because, well, Maresca said it publicly. Sanchez starts in the Prem, Jorgensen starts in the Conference League. So that'll be exciting to see him in there. On the left, I don't think there will be any disagreements over this one. Cucurella will be in there. So we just go with the solid ones, the ones we know are going to happen. I'm pretty sure that we'll see Colwell in there. And I'm pretty sure that I think there's a good chance we see Chalobah because he's been rested. So I'm gonna predict Chalobah, although I wouldn't be surprised if Tosin played either, but that's not tactical for me. That's just maybe Maresca trying to rest the player. Although I could say the same about Reece James, really. I mean, from a tactical perspective, you would obviously put James in there, but at the same time, we know that Reece James can't play twice in a week generally, and he just played 90 minutes. So maybe I'd change that. And we either we don't have Lavia in there either, and we'll either see this with Chalobah, or we'll see Gusto in there. Both of those options have potential, but I think there's a good chance we might see Chalobah on the right. Don't know why. I've got that feeling.
I think Chuck's been at it again. What a Chuck. Done it again.
They've done more. Oh no! Oops. Fuck!
Chelsea fans.
Oh no!
I sent it to him.
God no!
Actually hit people this time.
They fucking got us. Oh shit! Did you send that to me?
Yeah, I sent it to him.
Oh, guys. While we've been streaming, there's been more problems, unfortunately.
That's different, isn't it? What are you trying to do?
Share it. I want to share it. Can we download it?
I sent it over here. It should be on here.
Can I download it onto my computer?
I don't know. You won't be able to get Instagram up on your computer, get Instagram up.
Not good, is it? Such a shame. All the violence. Let's have a look.
It was close to 54 minutes ago. It's probably about an hour ago. It was happening.
That, of course, a mayhem. Yeah. That's not good, is it? Polish Ultras getting involved. Where did you send me the video?
Catchblog.
Oh, my personal. Not good, is it? Not good, guys. Yes, that was water cannons. That was water cannons. So,
You see some people out on the phone. They've got like bad.
what's Matt? Is Matt getting stuck in? Is he? Is that what people are? Oh God, let's have a look. Oh God, why are you doing that chant? Fucking hell, lads. Poles are scared of the mighty Brits. Oh, goodness. Right, let's finish this bloody predicted lineup. That's what I was trying to do. So many problems. Not good, is it?
Alex, can I try the charge that didn't work for you?
What's that?
The charge that didn't work for you. Okay.
Yeah, of course you can. I'm done in. Almost done. Right. Okay. So this, I think there's a good chance we see that as our back line. No debates over the midfield for me. I think that is settled. Palmer in the 10. And I think we will see Neto on the right. And I think we will see Madueke potentially on the left. And then Jackson up top. Now, there's a good chance that it could also be like that. And Madueke plays on the right. But I think that that's more likely. The only thing is you potentially see Chalobah instead of Tosin on that side. Then you have Gusto in there. I mean, obviously we could play Reece James, but then you run the risk of getting injured. Obviously, James will get injured. You run that risk. So guys, we've got over 350 of you in the building. There's 150 of you that haven't liked the video. What is going on? Show some love, please. I'm in Poland. Well, I'm not in amongst it right now, am I? But I was in amongst it. Let's get up to 250, guys. We've got 350 of you in the building. Let's get up to 250 likes on the video. Big up to all of you. Really appreciate everyone watching. So, yeah, that's my predicted lineup. So, yeah, that's where we are in terms of the lineup. Oh, I'm tired. I am tired. Hit the like button if you want Chelsea to win the Conference League. There you go. But the thing is, James just played 3 days ago. So it is a valid argument for him not to play for the reason that he gets injured. Against Nottingham Forest, it was a little bit different. He'd had slightly more rest. I just thought it would be a bit weird not to play him. And I thought for a tactical reason, like, it makes it. Whereas in this game, really, I'd be more concerned because he's just played about 97 minutes of football. So for a lot of players, you say, all right, get on with it. But with James, he's made of glass, isn't he? So you've got to be careful. Also, we've got to give a big, big, big shout out to the sponsors. Big up to 7bet as well. Turn the volume up, people. Turn the volume up, because apparently the volume is gets a bit quiet when we talk about 7bet. 30 seconds. Stay tuned.
New to 7bet, place a tenner on your first bet at evens or higher, and they'll give you a £10 free bet straight back. Use the code WFB10 when you sign up. Works on any sport except virtuals. Scan the QR code. Click the link below to get a free bet. T's and C's apply. 18 plus only. Bet responsibly. Be gamble aware.
There you go. So that is 7bet. Place a tenner on your first bet at evens or higher, and they'll give you a £10 free bet straight back. Use the code WFB10 when you sign up. You can scan the QR code, or you can click the link below to get a free bet. T's and C's apply. 18 plus only. Bet responsibly. Be gamble aware. Okay, so check out 7bet, guys. There is a link below, and let me know how you do as well. Let me know how you do. Appreciate your time, guys. You should have 7bet on your shirt. Funny you mentioned that. Repping the brand. Repping the brand. It's like Mourinho says, isn't it? He's like, I wear the pajamas of my football club. Well, I wear the socks. That's what I do. Long story how I got those socks. Long story. Anyway, really appreciate your time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Check out 7bet as well. And we will catch up very, very soon. All the best, guys, and up the Chels. Hopefully next time when we speak about this, we'll all be in a happy mood. So big up to everyone.